Canadiens 3-on-3 were 7-2 during the regular season. It's a different story. Here comes Suzuki in. Midpoint Hudson. Down low. Slafkovsky scores! It's a hat trick! Overtime! Winner for Juraj Slafkovsky!
You see a smattering of hats coming here, but what an absolute rocket of a release by Slafkovsky. You heard Kevin talk before that when the power play doesn't quite get the setup that you want, you just got to ad-lib and adjust. I think that one just shocked Vasilevskiy. Rocking this through. You get a hard entry there by Suzuki. No setup is made. One quick pass. Watch this catch and grab. Right up over the arm of Vasilevskiy from a tough angle. What a beauty of a goal. Hat-trick goal wins this in overtime for the Montreal Canadiens.
A minute 22 in, 3 power play goals in the game for Slafkovsky. The first Canadian hat trick since Randorf Burke in 2014.
How about the timeout, Chris?
Yeah.
I know it's a little thing. Do you remember the goal that went in 29 seconds after, and all of a sudden the Montreal Canadiens were down 2-1? Instead of using his timeout, St. Louis argued with the referee a little bit, gave his team a time to handle it, and he used that timeout to perfection here. Hudson to Slafkovsky, and just like that, it's a 1-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens, winning a huge Game 1 on the road.
They started like 3 for 5 on the power play, all 3 by Slafkovsky. Montreal wins it. Here's Ron.
St. Louis knows a thing or two about power plays.
Still 30 seconds. Enough time to get into the zone and get a good scoring chance by Montreal.
Suzuki enters. Sets up at the blue line for Hudson. A little deeper now. Slafkovsky scores! Juraj Slafkovsky, the hat trick, wins it for Montreal!
What a wrister. Close on the entry into the offensive zone. Coaches for Tampa Bay have left the bench. McDonough having some words afterwards, but Slafkovsky has got a hat trick. And all 3 coming on the power play. Rookie goaltender Dolbish had an outstanding hockey game. He battled through it. He was tested early, and he answered the bell. And this has stunned the capacity crowd here in Tampa Bay with this shot that beat Vasilevskiy to the far side. Here's the entry into the zone. Suzuki. Nope, easy entry. Everything's good there. I'm stunned that beat the goaltender. I got to be quite honest with you. A left-hand shot on that side. He sees it all the way. Glove was tucked in, and he beat him to the far side.
That little stick-on-stick from Chernak might have thrown that off a little bit on Vasilevskiy, but how about a confident player for the Montreal Canadiens in Slafkovsky?
A great regular season with 30. Getting stronger and stronger, and he goes to the front of the net. He goes to the crease. He's been a horse for the Montreal Canadiens.
Big face-off battle won there by the Lightning, taking the precious seconds off the clock. Here comes the captain for the Canadiens, Suzuki. In over the line, drops this one off to Hudson. Hudson feeds it down low. Slafkovsky scores and wins it in overtime. Montreal takes Game 1.
This is a vicious shot by Slafkovsky. Man, is he feeling it. That's the hat trick goal for him. He has time and room because it's still on the power play. Getting in the zone right away was key for Montreal. 19 seconds still on the clock, but it won't matter. It's over. 19 more seconds on the power play. But Slafkovsky, it's not a one-timer this time. He's at top of the circle, lefty on the left side. And when he spins and opens up, he just rips it from the dot. At right in the crook of the arm, it looked like, of Andrei Vasilevskiy. I don't think it was deflected. Vasi's off his angle a little bit. Might see it better here. Vasi's outside the post. Yeah, he's way outside the post. This one will show it too. Look at Vasilevskiy and where he is from the shooter. I've noticed that as the game has gone on, there's been a couple of times where he has slid outside his blue paint. His right leg and almost his entire left leg is out of the blue paint, and there's room on the far side, and Slafkovsky makes no mistake.
A hat trick for Juraj Slafkovsky, and the Lightning continue to struggle to get wins on home ice. They have just one win in their last 11 home playoff games, and they have now lost 7 straight in overtime in the playoffs.
Saisit la rondelle et va laisser pour Hudson. 32 secondes à la pénalité à Jake Genzel. Caulfield sous les huées, remet en retrait pour Suzuki. Suzuki entre par le centre, va s'installer. La passe est pour Hudson. Hudson, la remise. Slafkovsky, le tir et le but! Le héros du match numéro 1, Juraj Slafkovsky. Tour du chapeau. Quel exploit! Et Montréal donne le ton. Incroyable ce qui vient de se passer. Entrée de territoire dans un premier temps. Tout se fait dans la légalité. Il n'y a pas de problème. Et regardez, on contrôle le jeu, contrôle la rondelle. Et surprenant, Slafkovsky, dès qu'il reçoit celle-ci, il va décider de détacher. Je suis convaincu que surpris toute la défensive du Lightning. Alors qu'on attend toujours cette passe parfaite, ce mouvement de rondelle. Non, quand Slaf la reçoit, regardez le lancer. Partie supérieure, la réaction. La victoire et surtout un 3e but également pour Slafkovsky. Quel match! Et c'est un but en supériorité numérique. Les Canadiens qui gagnent le match numéro 1. Le dernier joueur des Canadiens à avoir marqué 3 buts en un match éliminatoire. René Burke en 2014. Wow. Slafkovsky dans ce match numéro 1 a été plus grand que nature. Quelle performance de sa part! Et la célébration habituelle, mission accomplie dans ce match numéro 1. On ne s'est pas laissé intimider par le Lightning et les unités spéciales ont fait la différence. Exactement. Et ça envoie plusieurs messages. Tu gagnes le match, tu viens d'envoyer un message clair à l'adversaire. Regardez la réaction de Martin Saint-Louis. Ton avantage numérique va faire mal si vous voulez prendre des pénalités. On n'a aucun problème avec ça. On va régler le dossier de cette façon.
Still time for Montreal. 31 seconds left in this 5-on-4. Here's Caulfield up to the line. Drops it off. Suzuki works it in. Up high. Hudson. Slafkovsky fires. Scores! It is a hat trick for Juraj Slafkovsky. Overtime winner, and Game 1 goes to Montreal by a 4-3 final.
They woke up the beast, and he never went back to sleep. He just took it to them, and scoring 3 on the power play, and all 3 are from different areas on the ice. All 3 are rips, and this is a really good zone entry. This is what was lacking for Montreal on several of their opportunities. Vasilevsky's going to want that one back for sure.
And when the Montreal Canadiens drafted Juraj Slafkovsky first overall in 2022, that is what they had in mind. 3 goals, all on the power play for Juraj Slafkovsky as he wins it with his first ever playoff overtime winner.
34 seconds left in the penalty. Lane Hudson pedals to center ice, right wing Caulfield. And drop pass, Suzuki collects. Nick Suzuki into the offensive end, veers left point. Suzuki center point to Hudson. Hudson left circle. It is Slafkovsky, scores. A hat trick for Slafkovsky. What a shot! And the Canadiens win Game 1.
Power play.
Yep. A special teams game in Game 1.
Yeah, that was a heck of a shot by Slafkovsky.
Yeah.
Boy, I got to tell you. This big guy.
Flare a little bit as McDonough shoved at one of the Canadiens players. So Slafkovsky gets the hat trick. 3 power play goals tonight, and the Canadiens win it 4-3 in overtime. That late penalty on Gensel, the Lightning couldn't get through it. There were 19 seconds left in it.
Yeah.
So the Lightning fall to 1-10 in their last 11 home playoff games. Just a great shot.
Great shot from that dot, face-off dot to the right of Vasilevskiy. He gets the puck. He's right at the dot, and he just snaps it.
Yeah.
And I mean, he just beats Vasilevskiy over the left shoulder.
Hudson and Suzuki assist. And the Canadiens win Game 1, 4-3 in overtime. They lead the series 1-0. Phil and I back to wrap things up next on Lightning Radio.
Va chercher la rondelle au cercle gauche. Il remet devant lui pour Lane Hudson. Hudson maintenant sonne la charge. Une passe pour Caulfield. Caulfield veut remettre derrière lui, c'est fait pour Suzuki. Suzuki attaque la ligne bleue. Le voici en zone offensive. Il dribble, il s'installe à la pointe droite. Rejoint Hudson. L'attaque se déploie. Cercle droit. Voilà Slafkovsky. Il lance des goals! Juraj Slafkovsky donne la victoire aux Canadiens. Bonne nuit, Tampa Bay! Et le Canadien remporte le match numéro 1 par le compte de 4-3.
Il ne restait que 19 secondes sur l'avantage numérique. Et Slafkovsky s'est servi de de l'adversaire comme écran. Il a décoché un tir très, très vif. Un tir qui a pris par surprise Vasilevskiy. C'est du côté du gant qu'il a été battu, Martin. Mais il y avait la circulation devant lui. Il y avait un de ses joueurs qui était devant, là. Et c'est Chernak qui était dans la ligne de tir de Slafkovsky. Quel match Slafkovsky a connu.
Il fait tomber quelques casquettes sur la patinoire. C'est son tour du chapeau. Alors, but victorieux pour Juraj Slafkovsky, Danny.
Un autre
sur des passes de Nick Suzuki et de Lane Hudson. Un but en avantage numérique donne la première victoire de cette série aux Canadiens de Montréal.
Oui.
Wow, Danny.
Écoute.
Quelle fin dramatique à Tampa Bay.
Oui.
Alors, Danny, le jeu qui a changé le match pour toi ce soir.
Ben, le jeu du match, Martin, c'est la pénalité à Genzo parce que, écoute, ça a ouvert la porte à cet avantage numérique. Ça a vraiment enlevé beaucoup d'énergie aux joueurs Ils se sont retrouvés un petit peu coincés à se défendre durant ce désavantage numérique. Et ça a ouvert la porte à l'utilisation ou l'optimisation du premier trio du Canadien qui a fait toute la différence ce soir.